For 6 quiet years, Noah Bennett lived by routine, school runs, bedtime stories, and the comforting silence of a life without her. Then, one rainy Tuesday, someone knocked on his door. It was Grace, the woman who'd walked out without a word, shattering their family. Now she's back, tired, desperate, and hiding something she can't bring herself to say. Noah's not sure what's worse, the pain of seeing her again, or the feeling that this time she's not telling the whole truth. Noah Bennett had long ago made peace with the quiet. His mornings began with the soft hum of the coffee maker, the click of his daughter's bedroom door, and the laughter of 8-year-old Emma as she asked whether toast could ever be fancy. He'd built his life on small rituals, morning walks to school, piano lessons on Thursdays, bedtime stories that often ended with him asleep before her. He didn't think much about Grace anymore. At least, that's what he told himself. It had been 6 years since the divorce. 6 years since she'd left without much explanation beyond, "I can't do this anymore." The first year had been unbearable. His anger, her silence, the ache of an unfinished story. But time had dulled the edges. Now, she was just a shadow in the corners of their old photographs until the day she showed up at his door. It was a Tuesday, gray and rain-slicked. Emma was at a friend's house when Noah heard the knock. He opened the door to find Grace standing there, hair damp, eyes tired, and hands clutching a small suitcase. "Hi," she said softly, her voice trembling. "I didn't know where else to go." Noah's heart stuttered. A dozen responses tangled in his chest, but only one made it out. "Come in." Over the next days, the awkwardness became a rhythm. Shared meals, short conversations, Emma's cautious curiosity. Grace told him she'd fallen on hard times, lost her job, her apartment. She needed a place to get back on her feet. Noah wanted to say no, but Emma's joy at seeing her mother again dissolved his resistance. Still, old wounds didn't heal easily. Nights stretched long with unspoken questions. Why had she really left? Why now? And why did the sight of her washing dishes in his kitchen feel both comforting and cruel? One evening, after Emma had gone to bed, Noah found Grace sitting on the porch, wrapped in a blanket. "I owe you the truth," she said quietly, eyes glistening in the moonlight. She told him then, the secret she had carried for years. The year she left. She'd been diagnosed with an aggressive autoimmune disorder. The prognosis was uncertain, the treatments brutal. She hadn't wanted him or Emma to watch her fade, to remember her as sick and helpless. So she'd left, seeking treatment in another state, hoping she could come back whole. But the illness had taken its toll. The job loss, the exhaustion, the relapse, it was all part of the same battle. "I thought I was protecting you," she whispered, tears slipping down her face. "But I only broke what I was trying to save." Noah sat beside her in silence. The anger he'd carried for years dissolved, replaced by something gentler. Grief, yes, but also understanding. He reached for her hand, feeling how thin and cold it was. "Next time," he said, voice rough. "Don't protect me. Just stay." They sat like that until the stars came out. Two people bound by mistakes and forgiveness, by the fragile hope that maybe love wasn't gone, just waiting for the courage to return. And somewhere inside, Noah felt it, the quiet beginning of a second chance,